guys.
Despite the horrific acts by this federal government, Minnesotans are standing up to the rule.
Minnesotans. Oh, Minnesotans.
It must stay.
You're Minnesotan.
Minnesotans are witnessing and we're creating a law of evidence for the future prosecution of ICE agents and officials responsible.
Oh, oops, I forgot. I can't have 3 weeks to read that.
It's school.
That's the easiest mode to get Diamond 1.
And they're restrained. And I call on all Americans.
Oh, 1v1s. Okay, we have 1 free pass, but I really want to, or we even have 2, but I want to win anyway. It's really good to win. We need to get it secure as well.
ICE agents are doing on our streets.
Okay,
They
that's
think
it.
they can protect
Can't
us
do
from
it.
abandoned by ours. Well, they're dead wrong.
Are you gonna be so
We'll secure the
rude?
justice of our neighbors, and we'll see this occupation.
Don't you know we are
Minnesota continually is being denigrated by this administration. Will continue to be the adults in the room, the professionals in the room, the decent human beings in the room that will keep the peace. With this, I'd like to turn it over to Department of Public Safety Commissioner Bob Jacobson to update you on the situation.
Why you gonna be That was really good. That was a really good shot.
Public safety against
He never said that.
Why you gonna be so rude? Don't you know you're
I want to pause, remember when I lost in this moment.
Ooh,
His family and friends are feeling unimaginable heartbreak and trauma. And I know Minnesotans and I know our community will rally around this man's family and friends to support him. I also understand clearly that people are upset. They're scared, they're confused. And I want to assure you that this state's public safety officials and our local law enforcement partners are doing everything in our power to get answers, to help return a sense of normalcy back to our communities. You have the right to demonstrate peacefully. We recognize the demonstration beliefs. They might say a desire to be heard. Oh, here we go. But please remain peaceful. I want to say it again that it, because it is important and it is critical. Peacefully demonstrate. I do know you help local authorities to get answers. You help us to do our investigation, not by remaining out, so you help ensure nobody else may be killed or injured. The thousands and thousands of people who gathered yesterday in Minneapolis proved that Minnesotans can make their voices heard peacefully. They can do so without violence. They can do so without destruction.
just saved.
State resources are available and ready to support our local law enforcement partners as requested. And those resources include the Minnesota State Patrol, the Bureau of Criminal Apprehension, and the Minnesota National Guard. With that, we'll stand for questions. Oh, here we go.
With the federal government, and is there any indication that they are going to pull out or back down?
Of course not. I spoke twice this morning, shortly after I received the call of the shooting. I spoke to the President's Chief of Staff, and
How'd that go?
first request was to get the people out of there, to get these federal agents out of there. And second call is, with no uncertain terms, that we will investigate this. We will not. What we've already seen, we saw this morning.
Is that their decision
The
to
way the
make?
investigation is done.
If it's a federal officer, I don't think it's the same investigation.
Federal government spinning stories and putting up pictures and unrelated people who we don't know anything about. And a picture of a fire.
See, that's why I don't do like crazy aerials in the middle of the
I asked
1v1 matches.
enough Americans say this will end.
Yeah,
But any confidence Donald Trump will do the right thing? No, I don't.
No, I don't. You should have done the Insurrection Act last week.
I do have a lot of confidence that the majority of the American people will do the right thing. And I think there cannot be very many people across this country looking right now, after all the reporting that's done, after everything that's been said, under the pretense that they are here about immigration reform, and quit referring to these people as law enforcement. They are not law enforcement. We have law enforcement who do an incredible job. And to listen.
What do you mean I'm so embarrassed?
I
I think it's just because of my.
I don't have.
Well, to be honest, why? What else?
Oh,
I
There's a
don't
whole
know.
lot of Republicans
Here we go.
for whatever reason cannot find the response.
yeah.
They cannot find the ability to know that they're not going to win another election.
I told you. I told y'all this shit was gonna happen.
But like, I don't know.
Baldy's in it. He's in it down to the last man. He's gonna go down with the ship.
So let me go all the way back.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's a good question. Yeah, look, I think you get the shit right now. I hear that scream from you, and I'll continue to plead and ask on the streets, and I know the answer is, you ask us for peace and we give it, and we get shot in the face on the street.
That's peace whenever you go after something.
We cannot give them what they want. I don't know how to.
I would say that's actually a really good shot, to be honest.
That we witnessed over this last week coming out of the House and what it's doing here. My confidence is, and I say it to Minnesotans, as I said, exercise your First Amendment rights. Speak out. Bear witness about how you treated it. But I understand the risk in that.
He never said stop it.
He never said, thank God. Thank God. We have video.
I don't really. I know. I mean, it makes sense. I wouldn't expect much from him.
Took an onslaught of a battalion against them or something. It's nonsense, people. It is nonsense and it's lies. So my confidence is this, Minnesotans. You know who you are, and you demonstrate it every single day, and we damn sure know who these people are. The American public knows, and this needs to be the event that says enough. Go ahead. No, I'm front.
Federal government. Well, yeah, I don't think they even can. The question is,
Actually, I have
ground currently with the
I can. It's not.
and
Yeah, it's still.
I
I don't know. That one guy was super annoying.
But I'll tell you right now, Texas law, public safety, safe patrol in Minneapolis on the ground.
Okay, we can win this.
Oh, no, I was telling you, for instance, the investigation that DHS pulled out of the scene, leaving that to Minnesota State Patrol in Minneapolis. We did not have enough resources to be able to hold that ground safely, and we had to leave that scene because of the number of people that were available, the safety of those in the public, and the safety of our teams. We were able to get there, but at that time, we were not able to hold that scene to do a crime scene investigation. Can't talk anymore about that, those details. We'll have more on that, but the BCA is engaged and involved, and we are working at the request in Minneapolis Police Department on this, on the scene. See the photos up? In this investigation. So we are there, we're available. I don't think so. Engaged with our federal law enforcement, but at this point, we don't have anything more.
That was crazy.
Crime scene again. How can you shot the gun? Make sure and keep people safe. But federal law enforcement left the scene and left us there. Yeah, this is what they need to do. They've got National Guard.
Yes, the answer is yes, we have, as I said last week, and these states, those troops all have general maintenance, talk about where they're at. Again, use this as an
Oh, that
opportunity
was a nice shot.
to Minnesotans. The frustration you have, and you saw this, they killed a man, created chaos, pushed down protesters, threw gas indiscriminately, and then left the scene, and then we're left to clean up. I understand the anger, I understand trying to parse who
Oof, we're kind of losing by far.
It's difficult for folks who are out there, but I can't stress enough, our goal, I have General Minky talk about what the role of these guard troops are, in conjunction with incredible work in the Henderson County Sheriff's
I
Office,
got the bug.
mutual aid across the state patrol, trying to get to the point where what we're saying is, we can handle this, and Minnesota can express their First Amendment rights, and have our folks on the streets, and get these people out.
They don't
And so, John, if you want to talk to me, the answer is yes, exactly, he talked about numbers.
Yeah. So the question is, what's the National Guard doing right now? So we have, we have been on state active duty for over a week. So we've had soldiers prepared in the metro area to respond in a much rapid manner than if they were not mobilized.
Much more
We're
rapid.
requesting the Hennepin County Sheriffs to support them, and that is to help them free up additional resources for other work that they need to do. And we have started coordinating with them this morning on that, and that first area of support will be assisting them with their requirements to provide security to the local building. So we'll be helping them there, and then we are helping with
Oof, I'm doing really bad, to be
in the
honest.
state of Minnesota to include the state patrol, Minnesota PDR, and other local agencies to render assistance.
I'm gonna try it again. It's good, it's a
I would say
good
that
strategy.
the number that is adequate for the request that we have right now, and I will also tell you that we are bringing more resources that will be able to respond in a timely manner that are not fully mobilized yet, but we are mobilizing more, so it is as we talk at this time. I'd like not to get into specific numbers for an operational security standpoint, but right now we have all.
Not being used to separate agitators from us. Yeah, I know.
I would note on this one too, that we'll be billing the federal government for the cost of the National Guard because they are incurring the costs that are falling on us by their. Yes, sir.
Oh boy. He's really gonna go down with the ship, isn't he? I mean, I gotta respect it, no way. He's gonna go to war for those Somali and.
I'm rejecting the judgment in 15 minutes as what they did last time. That's why we need to have a fair investigation. And that's why the video can show one thing, but what happened beforehand, but there already was slant.
Oh, yeah, I
That's why we made this case, and I would just say you will all start to see it, and some of you probably have, there's multiple angles of this.
Yeah.
And I'll go back to what we talked about before, they're going not to trust their eyes and ears, not trust the facts that you're seeing in front of them. And at some point in time, you're reporting.
Oh, hi. When does the stream start? I don't know, it started.
That there's not
Sorry.
a two-sided story, but in this situation,
I didn't see the
we
message.
need to have a fair investigation, understanding what's happening, and hold accountable.
Fair investigation
We
is one
continue
thing.
to hear, and we heard it from the vice president, that.
To be honest, I might watch GC stream while streaming, but I don't know.
So I won't say.
I don't know when that starts, to be honest.
To make that judgment, but what I see with my eyes, and what you're gonna see with your eyes, makes that pretty hard to believe. And I would imagine as a federal officer, they would have come out and sounded like these professionals sound, and say, we need to gather the information, we need to gather all the facts, we need to put them forward, and we need to make some informed decision based on the facts. They've written the narrative already, and the audacity to critique the police chief of Minneapolis after what work that those heroic officers are trying to do, and to be critiqued by this guy, I mean, I don't know, I've said it a lot, but America, as you're listening, enough is enough. Enough is enough of this. End this. End this. And we see them moving to Maine. If you're in Boston, you're in Chicago, you're in Miami, it doesn't matter.
Miami's not gonna have this problem.
Our children are in trouble. Our 5-year-old, you see the picture of Bunny Hat and the Spider-Man? These are not like some narrative that go around, to parade around in some coat you had made.
Oh my God.
These people's lives. And we have rule of law. So, I'll let the investigation play itself out. We will do our best to find it, but I don't know, you kill a man and then you just leave? Your law enforcement just leave it? Is there a single case in American history where you just like walk away and say, I guess that just happened, and you're not gonna clean up a mess. I'm proud of Minnesotans. I'm proud of law enforcement here and our partners, and we'll get to the bottom of it. I think we have time for another one. So, listener?
Yeah, you. He won't even answer the question.
Better off to let these guys.
Oh God. He won't even answer.
So the question was, what are we doing to assist federal law enforcement?
Nice.
He is in those off the street, if I
He
understand.
absolutely is.
Nice, I got a chatter by the way. I kind of replied, but look. Oh, 5 minutes ago, maybe he saw it after.
Able to arrest violent offenders. We do not stand down.
Wait, I played too much. Yeah, okay, I'm back to doing homework, and then I'll be back. Yeah. Wait, but what's this? September 20. What? Oh, that's cool. So we did a subathon. Actually, I don't know what that means. No, I don't. Sure, whatever. Yeah, I don't know. Bye guys, I'm gonna be back and I think I'll do one more time like this after, and then after that I'll have free time basically to do whatever, and maybe I'll even work. Well, see you guys. I'll do homework now. Bye.